Welcome to the realm of basketball players, where game is not limited to courts, but inside minds of players to systematically trigger the opponent. From using someone's wife as a tool to tease the opponent to actually targeting the opponents with witty and sarcastic remarks, the NBA players were always ahead in trash talking. These remarks often have broke, but sometimes even made the performances of the players. Gear up to watch one of the epic one-liners to evergreen quotes that were used as weapons to exchange heated arguments during and after the match. You won't believe what these players have said under their opponent's skin, so keep watching till the end. Number 1. Kevin Garnett versus Carmelo Anthony. During an intense match between Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks on January 7th, 2013, Kevin Garnett allegedly looked in Carmelo's eyes and uttered a phrase that shook not merely the NBA fans, but everyone on social media. It said, "Your wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios." Between the match, the two exceptional stars of the NBA exchanged heated arguments and started yelling at each other. That looked straight from a Hollywood movie with tempers flaring. The game ended. However, the drama is still on and intrigues the fans even after 11 years. While this rumor reportedly published by Black Sports Online looked very flimsy, it went viral on social media within 24 hours. The controversy sparked debates between fans and even instilled hate. Later on, another NY Daily News went for another spicy rumor about how Carmelo and his wife were having marital issues. Garnett, however, in an interview with GQ, clarified that he never uttered those words. Anthony's wife, Lala, even touched on the fight between Garnett and Carmelo in her 2014 book, The Love Playbook, where she further clarified that KG never uttered those words. I tried to figure out how this big lie was turned into a media firestorm. I still can't answer that one. Melo and Kevin are cool today, and now it's nothing but a faint memory. Lala wrote discussions on Reddit and other social media platforms instead of why KG uttered those words, centered around how he was right as Lala is super hot. Number 2. Gary Payton. Better known as the Glove, owing to strong defensive skills, Gary Payton is a trash talk genius. Payton took NBA 1996 finals between Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls to an intense level by constantly poking Miller and challenging him to every play. This smart move was to disrupt Jordan's focus, yet Jordan managed to win the series. No surprise that Payton loves drama. In one of his interviews, he said, "I like people to talk shit to me. If you were with my mama last night and my wife, I was with yours too." Payton's trash talk were not limited to opponents, but within his own team as well for no obvious reason, with Shawn Kemp being one of most discussed. Payton engaged with Kemp in verbal war and soon extended beyond that to pushing each other. While the viewers might consider Payton a trash talker, his words were electric that pulled out exceptional performances. Author Jeff Pearlman revealed in his work that Payton did not really care about who was on the other hand of trash talking. Nobody was ever safe, be it NBA journeyman or even a couch. Number 3. Larry Bird. Legend Gary Payton in an interview said, "No one is better trash talker than me." However, he names 5 of his most favorite trash talkers, out of which Larry Bird was the one. Whether it was teasing verbally or passing witty remarks to the opponent team, Larry Bird always came up with jaw-dropping insults that made him legend of the trash talks. His trash talks were not merely insults, but filled with confidence that left wounds. In the 1998 three-point contest during All-Star Weekend, Larry Bird said, "I want all of you to know I am winning this thing. I'm just looking around to see who's gonna finish up second." His most famous quote in 1988 during an interview with Basketball Digest said that he was ready to face any opponent regardless of their race. As far as playing, I didn't care who guarded me. Red, yellow, black. I just didn't want a white guy guarding me because it's disrespect to my game. One of Larry's stories that the fans found hilarious happened during the match between Boston Celtics and the Indiana Pacers in 1990, when Larry walked before the Boston Celtics and told the rifleman that he had a Christmas present waiting for him. During the game, Larry took a shot from the beyond the arc right in front, sitting on the bench, and told him Merry fucking Christmas. Another iconic encounter was with Xavier McDaniel during a game between the Boston Celtics and the Seattle Supersonics in the 1986-87 season. While pointing out a specific location inside the court and warning what he was going to do, Larry said, "I'm going to get it right here and I'm going to bury it in your face." Larry definitely stayed true to his words, leaving the crowd stunned. Number 4. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's trash stories are more like can hear 1,000 times and still never get bored. Jordan's trash talks were more than talks, filled with sarcasm to easily slaughter an opponent's confidence. Jordan won 6 NBA championships, 5 MVP trophies, and 10 scoring titles that proves that he was both one of the best trash talkers and best players. Michael trash talked Reggie Miller, who is himself recognized as king of trash talks. Imagine 2 trash talk rivals prolong drama forever. Jordan engaged in multiple trash talks with numerous NBA players. Once he told Miller, "Don't ever talk trash to Black Jesus," to maintain his dominance forever. One of his controversies got viral when he allegedly passed disrespectful remarks towards his opponent Muggsy Bogues, who was 5'3", saying, "Shoot it, you midget," during a game. However, Bogues denied the rumors, while fans on the other side were busy making memes that mentioned Jordan ended Muggsy Bogues with these remarks. Another fascinating story from Jordan's trash talk was encounter between Gary Payton and Michael Jordan for the first time they played in 2017, told by Payton at a panel discussion for the Knuckleheads podcast. Michael Jordan, while throwing his first free throw during the All-Star weekend, said to Dikembe Mutombo, "Hey Mutombo, this one's for you." The remark was equally shocking and hilarious, leaving the audience in awe. Another controversy emerged when individuals claimed that Jordan screamed on Rodney's face, "You're a loser. You've always been a loser." These witty and confident trash talks of Jordan, the maestro of drama, have been penned down in NBA's history. Number 5. Reggie Miller. I know a lot has been said about me being a great shooter, being one of the best, but what I know is this person that is presenting me tonight, Reggie Miller, is the best shooter I have ever seen in my life. Ray Allen said during his Hall of Fame speech, Reggie was ahead in killing the opponents with wild gestures. During Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the New York Knicks, Reggie made a choking gesture to pressurize the Knicks. It all started when both of the players in the initial stage of match were having a quiet. After Miller hit the shot, his intense energy taunted Spike Lee from the sideline. Intense game between Pacer and Knicks was at 3-2. He later started placing his hands and made a choking motion looking straight at Spike. This exacerbated heated arguments and is forever penned in NBA's iconic history, yet secured Miller win. Even the fans cannot resist praising and enjoying Miller's reaction. Some said Reggie Miller was on another level that night, while others sarcastically posted Spike Lee definitely was trying to get in Reggie's head, but it totally backfired. However, his trash talk goes beyond gestures. Miller continuously engaged with other prominent players, including Spike Lee, that fueled rivalry between both ends. Charles Barkley. Known for the most unfiltered trash talks, Barkley exceeded the rest of NBA players both on and off courts. Barkley's trash talk skills comprised of taunting the opponents in the subtle way with his one-liners and proactive remarks that earned him the title he round mound of rebound. In 1993 finals between Phoenix Suns versus Chicago Bulls, Barkley faced off Michael Jordan and engaged in trash talks as usual that fueled the intense rivalry between two epic players. However, his biggest rival Jordan said, "There was a lot of trash talking today, most done by me and Charles. It just adds to the game," after scoring 45 points and leading the Chicago Bulls past Barkley and the Houston Rockets. One of his other game against Angola raised criticism when Barkley elbowed an Angolan player during the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta. With the progression in game, and as tension soared high on both sides, Barkley in the moment of frustration delivered a forceful elbow, sending shockwaves through the basketball world. Criticizing trash talks of younger players, Barkley praised the old times, claiming that today's players get real personal and challenge your manhood. They're missing the point. It's just about trying to get to the other guy a little bit, having fun. Number 7, Scootie Pippen. Fans think that Scootie Pippen's trash talk with Karl Malone is the most underrated, yet the most entertaining one. Scootie's "the mailman doesn't deliver on a Sunday" was definitely a smart calculative move to raise doubts in the opponent's minds, or perhaps playing with their minds. The word of choice mailman and relating it with Malone was hilarious, implying that Malone struggles with clutch moments and he can't play well right at the critical juncture of the game. When the pressure was high, Pippen knew how to raise more tensions in the court when every word matters. While some fans labeled it an unprofessional behavior, considering it disrespect and sportsmanship, rest of the world was busy entertaining themselves with smart psychological remarks. Whether the remarks were intentional or not, but the move signed itself up for one of the best trash talks in NBA's history. If you liked our content, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to get more thrilling basketball stories. Meanwhile, let us know your most favorite trash talk player or a story that you think deserves to be known. Thank you for watching.